My cup is so full today. I've had such a good day. And one thing I haven't done is anything that could possibly make me money, which is what I've been thinking about, because I just like doing stuff that doesn't make me money. And you may be thinking, you just don't like working. Nobody likes working. That's normal. And sure, to an extent, yes. But also today I did some stuff that I actually used to do for work, but I wasn't doing it for work. I was doing it because I wanted to, and therefore I enjoyed it. And when it was my job, I enjoyed some bits of it, but on the whole, it was my job, you know? And today I did the same exact activities, but because I wasn't getting paid for them, I actually liked doing them. So that's something for me to think about going forward, because that doesn't really bode well for me living in a capitalist hellscape. I don't really have a neat segue into my little intro speech, but it's day 5 of these daily videos I've been making, and the idea is that I get stuff done in these videos. I pick one thing and I do it until it's done. I stop procrastinating, blah, 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 blah. Today, I started with social media assets for an exhibition that's happening in a couple of weeks, which is going to be exhibiting my grandfather's art. And that's the thing that used to be my job. I used to do social media marketing as a job, and I did some assets, I did some editing, working with my sister, so she selected a bunch of pictures, which sounds like the most fun part, but you know what I enjoyed doing? The spreadsheet. And of course, yesterday I made a spreadsheet to help someone with their novel, so I'm going to make a spreadsheet when it comes to social media assets and planning a marketing strategy. That's the actual normal use of spreadsheets. So I got to color code stuff and drop down menus, and basically it was wins all round. And then you may remember yesterday I set out a bunch of colorful yarns for today because I was going to crochet an anime character for a friend's birthday. So I got started on that, and okay, well, I haven't finished because crocheting takes so long, and I really want to show you, but I've got really in my head that this friend might see this video, and of course I have absolutely no reason to believe that they might see this because they don't follow me on YouTube. But you know, when you're like connected on other platforms and maybe somehow they get recommended, I don't know. I'm getting a little bit in my head about this, and so I am not going to show you right now. But I so wish I could show you because it's an anime character, and I'm trying to capture their facial expression, and if I may say so myself, I think I've done such a good job. Like, I'm looking at it right now. You can go, oh, yes. Oh, I mean, okay, maybe I'll go to sleep and I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll look at this and I'll be like, what are you talking about? It's awful. But right now it looks so good to me. Like, I feel like it looks exactly like the character. So I mean, I'll share it with you after the birthday, but by then you probably won't remember that I was doing this anymore. And then, because I knew that I was going to be crocheting and filming the crocheting, I did my nails, and I'm going to keep moving them so you can't really see what I've done because I did not do a good job. I mean, like a good 2/3 of the nail polish did end up on my nails, which is overall a win. And the remaining third was on my skin, and it's kind of been chipping off throughout the day. So it's not as bad right now as it was earlier, but still, it's dark blue with a kind of celestial theme. You can sort of imagine it. And then I did do something else with my freshly nail polished hands because today was my sign language class. I'm doing British Sign Language. I'm on level 2 right now. My first level 2 assessment is next week. And I love sign language so much. And my dream one day, okay, I'll tell you my dream in sign language, but keep in mind level 2 is really beginner level, okay? So lower your expectations. My dream is to become an interpreter for theatre. Picture this. There are the actors on the stage, and right next to the stage is me, standing there, interpreting, signing for the deaf audience. Ah, so exciting. One day, far away in the future, because I'm just level 2 right now. I really hope you'll join me tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm actually leaving the house. I mean, I have been leaving the house for the past few days. By the way, I just haven't taken you with me because I wasn't really doing anything interesting. But hopefully tomorrow I'll leave the house and there'll be something worth sharing. So please join me again tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Good night.